I cried softly, trying to make no noise. I looked at myself in the mirror. My beautiful blue dress now felt heavy and wrong. It felt like a cage holding my shame. I wanted to hide from everyone, especially from Vaughn. Later that night, when we were finally home and alone, I decided I had to speak to him. My voice was not steady. It was shaking with sadness and anger. "Vaughn," I said, "why did you say those things about me tonight? Why do you talk about me like that in front of other people? Why do you disrespect me?" He turned to look at me. His expression was not sorry. He did not look like he understood my pain. He replied in a dismissive way, "Neela, you are being too dramatic. It was just a small joke. You are making a big problem out of nothing." But for me, it was not nothing. It was a very big problem. His words, his cold reaction, and his lack of understanding broke my heart into many small pieces. He did not see my hurt, or perhaps he did not care. I felt incredibly lonely and hurt by the person who was supposed to love me the most. 5. A secret on the phone. After the bad dinner party, things did not get better. Vaughn was often late coming home from work. He felt very far away from me. He did not hug me or kiss me like he did in the past. Our life together felt cold and quiet. Vaughn was always busy with his phone. He spent a lot of time looking at it. I often saw him smile at messages, but he did not smile at me anymore. His phone felt like a secret friend he had, a friend I did not know. One evening, Vaughn went to take a shower. He left his phone on the small table in the living room. I was sitting nearby. Suddenly, the phone screen lit up. A new message appeared. I did not want to look at it. A heavy, bad feeling was in my stomach. It felt like something was wrong. My heart was beating quickly. I felt I had to know. Slowly, I picked up the phone. I looked at the message. It was from a girl. I could see her picture next to the message. She looked young, maybe around 20 years old. She was very pretty and had long, light yellow hair. The message said, "When will you be home tonight, my love? I am waiting for you. XXX." Reading those words was like a sudden, sharp pain in my chest. My love? Who was this girl? Why was she calling my husband my love? My hands started to shake very much. My body felt cold like ice. Was Vaughn with this girl? Was he having a secret relationship? The thought was terrible. It was like a knife twisting inside me. He had called me dramatic. He had said I made problems from small things. But this felt very real. This message, these words, were not in my head. They were on his phone. They told me a secret he was keeping. My worst fear was starting to feel true. 6. The hard truth. The next day, I felt very bad. I could not eat or sleep well. I needed to know if the message was true. It was a difficult choice, but I decided to follow Vaughn. He told me he had a big meeting late that night. He kissed our children, Leo and Mia, goodbye. He gave me a fast, cold kiss on my cheek. After he left, I called a woman I knew to watch the children. Then I got into my car. I waited down the street. When his car drove past, I followed him. My heart was beating very fast. He did not drive to his office in the city. He drove to a different area. It was an area with smaller buildings where people lived. He stopped his car and went into one of the buildings. I stopped my car where he could not see it. I waited there. 1 hour went by, then 2 hours. It was dark now. It was cold inside my car. I looked at the window of an apartment on the 3rd floor. The lights were on inside. Then I saw them. Vaughn and the girl from the phone message. She had blonde hair. They were standing at the window. He put his arm around her. They were smiling and talking. Then they kissed. It was a long kiss. He did not leave the building that night. He stayed there with her. My love for him, the love I had for a long time, ended in that cold car. There was no love left, only a very big pain. And after the pain, a cold, hard anger started to grow. He did not think about me. He did not think about our children or our family. He hurt me. He did not respect me. He did not love me. He lied to me for a long, long time. 7, my new plan, I drove home slowly. The sun was coming up. My head felt clear now. The pain was still there like a heavy stone, but something else was there too. It was a new feeling. It was strength. It was a wish to make things right. He thought I was weak. He thought I was nothing important. He would learn he was wrong. Vaughn came home later. He looked tired. He said he had a long meeting. I did not cry. I just looked at him. I said nothing about the meeting. I had a plan. That day, I went to see my father. I told him everything that happened. I told him about Vaughn's words, how he made me feel small. I told him about the other woman. My father listened. He was very angry. This company was his life. Vaughn was hurting our family and hurting the business. My father still had power in the company, and I also had power. My family gave me money. This money was part of the company. Vaughn used it, but it was my money too. We made a plan together, a fast plan. The next week, there was a big meeting with important people from the company. Vaughn was there. He was talking about the future of the company. Then I walked into the room. My father was with me. Vaughn looked very surprised to see me there. "Neela, what are you doing?" he asked. I stood very straight. My voice was strong. I looked at him. "Vaughn," I said, "you are fired from this company." The room was very quiet. Everyone looked at me. I spoke again. "You thought I was not smart, didn't you? You thought I knew nothing because I stayed home. You did not respect me, our home, or our children. You lied to me. You laughed at me. But I am not laughing now." I told everyone that my father and I would now be in charge of the company again. "You used my family's money," I said to Vaughn. "You used our money for your secret life. That money is mine. I am taking it back." I already spoke to people who help with money and law. I took back all the money that came from my family. Vaughn had no power left. He had no big job. He had no more of my money. My plan was working. 8, a strong new life. Vaughn's face was very white. He looked at me, then at my father. He saw we were serious. He could not believe what happened. After the meeting, he tried to talk to me. He came close. "Neela, please," he said. His eyes had tears. "Please forgive me. I made a terrible mistake. I love you. I love the children. Please, let's fix this." His words did not touch my heart. They were empty. "No, Vaughn," I said. My voice was quiet but strong. "You did not make a mistake. A mistake is small. You made choices. You chose to disrespect me every day. You chose to lie to me. You chose to be with another woman. You broke my heart into many pieces. You broke our family. There is no forgiveness for these choices. I will never forgive you for what you did." He lost his job. He lost the money he thought was his. He lost his good name. He lost me. He lost his children. He had nothing left from the life he had with us. The first few months after that day were very hard. I was the CEO of a big company now. I had to learn many new things quickly. I worked very long hours. I went to meetings. I made important decisions. Then I came home. When I was home, I was a single mother. I took care of Leo and Mia. I cooked dinner. I helped with homework. I read stories before bed. There was not much time for me. Some days I was so tired I could not think. But even though it was hard, I was also happy. For a long time, I felt important again. I felt respect from people at work. And the most important thing, I respected myself. I saw that I was strong. I was smart. I was a good mother. I was good at leading the company. We started to do very well. My children were happy too. They saw their mother working hard, smiling, and strong. Our home was full of love and peace again, without the sadness and disrespect. I never forgot the pain Vaughn caused. It was like a mark on my heart, but it did not hurt all the time anymore. It did not control me. I did not let him destroy my life. I built a strong new life for me and my children. It was a better life than before. I was Neela, a mother, a CEO, a woman who knew her own strength. I was finally happy and free. He never respected his wife, but now, his wife respected herself more than ever before.